Hello, everybody. I'm Sara Wiseman. Welcome to DIVINESTROLOGY, July 2023. And here is our channeled forecast for the quality of time that you'll be experiencing, that we'll all be experiencing this month. I'm always interested to see what the guides will have to say in terms of what we're meant to focus on with all of the various distraction in the world. It's good. It's good to know what the guidance really is. Like, what are the aspects of really paying attention to? So for July 2023, now is freedom. This lifetime flows like a river from birth to death, but this lifetime is more than a measure of linear time. The years pass, one year following the other. We agree on that. But something else is happening that we do not have a name for yet. If you see everything as multidimensional and you believe that everything happens now, then you see that all of life, all of your experience of this lifetime and all lifetimes is happening in all moments at once. So, what is the difference between an event that happened in the past and your memory of that event, and that event happening now and your future thinking of that event? There are differences in the physical plane. There are differences in linear time. Even the experiences themselves may be different, but everything is experienced now. Now is the only place we can be. It is impossible for us to exist anywhere else. Even when we are journeying into past lives or future predictions or crossing the veils to different dimensions or whatever we are doing, it's all still now. This means it is only in now that we can experience the trauma that happened before, the trauma remembered from the past, the trauma happening now, the trauma we worry about in the future. Now, 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 now. Nowness is very elegant because it liberates us. Nowness simplifies the equation. Nowness solves the problem. We are no longer locked in the curse of karma over generations. We are no longer punished for the sins of our ancestors. We are no longer punished for our sins. We are no longer doomed, trapped, or held hostage by our mistakes. We are free to go forward into whatever experiences we find meaningful, and if part of that is choosing to be free of the trauma, past, recalled, now, or future, we can do that. We do not need to spend a moment longer suffering. We do not need to carry that big bag of trauma around 1 minute longer. Trauma from the past can be released. Trauma recalled does not need to be remembered. Trauma now can be shifted. We can free ourselves. Trauma in the future can be released. The reality of nowness gives us the freedom to understand that no matter what our experience, past, present, or future, we are free to experience something else. People experience tremendous pain from the wounds of the past. Some lifetimes seem to be mostly suffering. Pain is real, trauma is real, suffering is real. These are experiences we all have. Yet as souls, we are here to learn to transcend suffering. Remembering now is useful. It is a key to liberation. And this is our channeled forecast for July 2023. I'm aware that this message may, be a little hard for a lot of you to take in, because it's sort of like we're not pretending that the trauma of the past or the trauma now didn't happen or isn't happening. We're just saying that we don't have to be, if something happened in the past, we don't have to go and return there in memory, in thought, in letting that rule our entire life. We can go into what's happening right now, focus on that, and be in that reality. We process the past, but we don't have to live there. We integrate it so that we can move forward. It's part of who we are, but it's no longer the determining factor. And I really love this idea that now is liberation, or now is freedom, because if we don't have to worry about the past anymore, we don't have to carry that giant bag of trauma, as they said, around with us. And then also we don't have to worry about the future, like what's going to happen, how's this going to all work. We don't have to do that anymore. We just concentrate on where we are, and we don't even need to worry about what's the next 3 hours, what's the next minute, or actually what's the next 3 seconds. And sometimes if you're experiencing a rush of trauma, of spiraling back into the past or concerned about the future, just this focusing on where am I in this moment, not necessarily as a technique, but as a reality. Like, who knows when we'll die? We could die in 1 second, and yet so we have this second. The past is gone, the future not yet written, maybe this lifetime not much written left, we don't know. So what's happening right now? And this is freedom. It takes all this stress, all the trauma of the past and all the worry of the future. We don't have to deal with it. Here I am, right in this moment. So thank you for listening. I do invite you to subscribe if you want to get monthly update or monthly forecasts. You can also go to the website, sarawiseman.com, and you will find, you can subscribe, but you can also, there's a free gift, The Magic of Blind Readings, which is a super fun psychic mini course that you can take. Anyway, sarawiseman.com. Thanks for listening, guys. And we will be back with you next month. Thank you.